we are very shortly going to be joining our dear friend Ed Nahhat, who is with Kemp Klein, as well as the founder of the Shakespeare in the Park program. Ed's been sponsoring our show, and we're so happy to have him sponsor this week's edition. So we're in the process of making contact with Ed right now.
I can hear you right now.
All
can
right.
You hear me?
You're on the air live.
Wow, well, you guys are the pros. I'm just a lawyer and a Shakespeare producer, but you guys are on the air. I don't know how to do that.
Well, we don't either. Thank God there's Mike here. Otherwise, we would no idea what buttons to push or how to get involved with it. So thanks for joining the show today, Ed. And
Sure.
We'd like to check in with you, and if you could let us know what you got going, and we'll
you guys, I appreciate you letting me on. I just love your show. I've been in court this morning, so I haven't had a chance to really enjoy it like I usually do. So, but I'll catch a rerun, I'm sure.
We'll get you the recording, Ed.
Good.
So,
eases my mind, to listen to those great old songs.
Well, good, and I hope that first song wasn't anything too radical for you, especially when you're leading to going and seeing a judge. We don't want to get you too excited. We want you to kind of walk in the courtroom like Perry Mason.
Yeah, right. I walk in and I start pointing fingers.
So
but seriously, we did all right today, and usually we're not done by 10 o'clock. But if you go to the right judge, some of the older judges, they start right on time, 8:30. And the younger ones, they find all sorts of excuses to start late. But we're off the topic. I'll tell you, all the lawyers here at Kemp Klein are pretty excited about Shakespeare Royal Oak, because we've started a program here where we got groups that come to Shakespeare Royal Oak now, and Kemp Klein Law Firm is the first group to take advantage of it, and it's the coolest thing. So we have Kemp Klein Night at Shakespeare Royal Oak on July 31st, and all these, usually boring, business lawyers and employment lawyers and family lawyers and, smart people with big files on their desks. They're all going to come out that night and have a picnic before the show.
Wow.
And it's the greatest thing. We have this thing where companies and groups, church groups, community groups, or companies can come out and gather together for the same show, and they get a discounted ticket price. And so I've pulled some strings here at Kemp Klein, and we're going to have a group night on July 31st, and we've got other groups coming. And it's the greatest deal, Ron. You can come with 10 people or more, and you can get $5 off of each ticket.
Okay.
And you can get a picnic table and have bring your own picnic outside the theater before the show. It's the greatest. It's the greatest thing.
When someone wants to get involved with that program, how do they go about arranging it?
Oh, well, they just email us at our email address off the website, ShakespeareRoyalOak.com.
Okay.
And we arrange groups separately so that we don't, because if you buy tickets, just one or two tickets to Shakespeare Royal Oak, you go through our standard ticket, procedure where you buy them on the website. That's very convenient, and you get an email and all that, just like any other place.
Okay.
But if you're gonna buy a group like 10 or 12 or something, we don't want you to have to hassle with that or have a ticket fee, because there's no fee when you buy a group. So you just email us directly. We'll handle it by PayPal, and we'll have the tickets waiting for you when you bring your group to the theater that night.
Wow.
And we'll have a picnic table reserved for you. It's the greatest thing. I can't even believe we haven't done it before. This is our first year doing it.
So what time would our guests arrive for if they want to be involved with that picnic before the show? What would be a good show time for them to arrive?
Well, that's a great question, because our plays, this year we're doing As You Like It. You might have seen the signs up around town.
Yes.
Which is a comedy, and we always do comedies in election years because we want people to laugh. Anyway, we do comedies. This year we're doing As You Like It. It's taking place we're setting it in the 1830s in Detroit, believe it or not. And,
okay, great.
And it's a really cool concept. The set has been built. It's in the park already. It's a custom designed set. The show starts at 7:30 on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights, and then 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoons. So that's 2 weeks in a row. So if you were going to come, like bring a group of 10 or 12 people to, say, a Friday night or a Saturday night, you'd want to come probably 5:30 or 6 o'clock ahead of time so you could set up at your picnic table, have your, bring your fried chicken or whatever you want to bring. You could even grill if you want to, and have your own party right there outside the theater at that little pavilion we have. And then pack it up, and when the theater opens, you come on in, bring in your chairs or your blankets, whatever you want to bring in, and you come on into the theater and you just enjoy the show. And you can buy, the Michigan brewed beer that we sell there, or the wine that we sell there, or the popcorn, if you want, if you're still hungry. But it's the greatest concept, I think. I should have done this years ago with my family, because you know how big my family is.
Absolutely. You would have to reserve 5 picnic tables.
I know. But it's funny. The Kemp Klein law firm is like saying, well, we should just have a group. And I said, that's a great idea. And then they said, of course, well, can we get a discount? I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
That's how the idea was born. And so it'll be a fun time. We've got 2-3 groups already booked, so we need at least 5 more. So we're asking, like the local churches and community groups, like the Optimists and the Nature Society, people like that. If they want to bring 10 or 12 people to one show, we got a discount for you.
Yeah, or even if, let's say, someone was going to have a birthday on or around the time of the show, or if there was an anniversary, that would be an easy fix in order to kind of not only enjoy the show, but being able to celebrate your occasion and have everyone together. And you're just at the first part of it, and not only after you have the fellowship with the picnic, you can roll in and have a show after that. There's not too many places that offer such a great combination. So I think that's a great idea, Ed.
Relaxing with their fellows, and they're not looking for a loud concert necessarily, or really loud cars on Woodward. I like the cars on Woodward from time to time, but the Shakespeare in the Park right down the street is a good alternative, I think.
Sure,
it's nice and chill.
Sure,
it's fun.
And then you've got your golf outing coming up in August too, I understand.
Oh, you're such a prince. Thank you for reminding me about that. Are you going to golf with us, Ron? Because I can't golf worth a stroke, man. I'm terrible at it.
Well, we're going to see what we've got coming up for that particular weekend. I know that I'll be seeing you later on this week. Is going to come over and help you either Thursday or Friday with your sets. And Greg Smith, my partner, sitting right next to me, said he'd be happy to help you in those dates as well. And I think he's going to become a brewski operator, too.
I am, yeah.
Well, we got you. We got you locked in.
I'm close by, right, Ed?
Yeah, well, we do have a I think a beer cart for the golf outing too, Greg.
Oh.
On August 31st, so we'll have to talk about that.
They haven't revoked my beer cart license yet, so.
No driving.
I have tips training too, Ed, by the way.
Too. But yeah, it'll be fun because it's the 5th year now, and we bring, not just lawyers and judges, but, a lot of people who want to support Capuchin. And it's a reasonable price. I don't actually remember what it is, but it's on the Kemp Klein law firm website, and it's been growing every year. We get more people to come, and it's a very nice event. It's Monday, August 31st, and And every year we raise $20,000-$30,000 directly to a charity. And this year it's going to be the Capuchins. I don't know if I told you this, but we went to the Capuchin Kitchen and volunteered on a Saturday. A whole bunch of us, boring lawyers, we went down there and put on our smocks and our hairnets, and we worked at the kitchen and served food and cleaned the tables, and it was a very humbling experience. And I think that, and we talked to the friars, and it really was an inspiration to see how much work goes into helping people and how much they really appreciate it. I think it's a good charity to support. So the Kemp Klein lawyers are really, really into that. So we're going to have fun at Shakespeare Royal Oak, and then we're going to do our duty and have some more fun, raising money.
Yes, absolutely. And, everyone kind of, at least in my opinion, a lot of times rationalizations come that, in the colder months, that's when you have more of an awareness for people that are homeless. But gosh, look at all the heat we've been having so far this summer.
And more to come.
Yeah, that they need to be cooled as well as having warmth, and I'm sure their facilities offer that when they come in and take a break from the heat. Absolutely.
Yeah, they do. Especially in the city, it's so hard to find a cool place. And it was nice and cool in that place.
Oh yeah.
I think it was on Fenkel. It was just a really nice, well-kept place. And so we've got a video that we shot to explain all that, and we'll be putting that out on YouTube and on our website to share, to show people that this law firm has a heart. And I keep telling everybody, we do good work. Obviously, we're a top-rated firm, and all our lawyers are super lawyers and top lawyers and all that stuff. We get all those awards, but when you distinguish yourself through service and by making a positive difference in the world. So we appreciate the fact that you guys are doing the same thing. You're bringing a kind of a music repertoire that you can't get out there in the popular world. And I think your audience is growing because people recognize that you're doing something unique and you're hitting a niche that people want to hear,
Well, thank you, Ed. And you're absolutely right. We've gotten great support. We get great messages from our listeners. And and they wouldn't be able to give us those wonderful kudos unless you were there to support our show and to make sure we were on the air. So, no, many thanks to you for sponsoring us, and we certainly do appreciate it. And so any ending thoughts you might want to give us before we carry on?
Well, all I want to say is we don't have the kind of musical selection available at Shakespeare Royal Oak for As You Like It, but we do have original music being composed by some of the artists that are in the show with these ukulele kind of instruments and string instruments.
Wow.
And because it's 1830s, it's this old style, like it's not country, but it's older kind of music. I can't think of the name right now, but your audience would know better than me. But it's the coolest stuff, and it's so good that the director wants to record it. And so I think you'll like the fact that we have original music going to be in the show as part of Shakespeare's play, and it's like American frontier music.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You might enjoy it.
Well, that's
excellent.
That's a wonderful way to recap what you have going, and so all our best wishes. I hope you have a good rest of the week, and Greg and I will be seeing you really soon, and then
very soon.
And then for all our listeners,
ShakespeareRoyalOak.com. You'll see all the info.
Sounds great. So thank you for everything, dear friend, and we enjoyed visiting with you, and enjoy the rest of your day.
All right. Thank you, guys. I look forward to hearing the rest of the show.
All right. Great. Well, thanks again, Ed.
Have a great one.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye.